Live in 1 minute, 1 minute to live, 1 minute to live.
Where you reside currently? I got a vibe. Let me vibe real quick. Why you learning it? Where you about to be is not where you reside currently. Woo! That's my jam. That's my
jam. Ready? We're live in 30 seconds. Live in 30 seconds.
We're gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe. He said you were created to dominate and prosper. Man. But it wasn't gonna let no interest.
Okay, family, live in 10 seconds. Get ready.
We for real, y'all.
Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
BankMovement.com. You can be your own baby. Take your time while you're learning it. Y'all heard them. Where you about to be is not where you reside currently. Let me cut this down. Let me cut my jam down. Let me turn this off. Listen, family and friends, welcome, welcome, welcome to Bridging the Gap, Hidden in Plain Sight. My name is 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤, and I'm everyone's favorite radio, TV personality, empowerment influencer, and globally known as the Wealth Connector. And guess what? I am a part of the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind. That is the Be Your Own Bank movement. And so let me stop for a minute and tell everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Wherever you are listening, or listening audience, wherever you hear my voice, it's very loud right now. Wherever you're hearing us from, you are welcome. Thank you, Rejoice 904, for putting us on. I want to speak to my Facebook family, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you go, because there's going to be snippets everywhere, as well as LinkedIn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a place where you come to get empowered and then take action. So as I was saying, I'm a part of the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind, humankind, every kind and any kind, and that is the Be Your Own Bank movement. And what do? Well, we economically empower, impact, and educate over, not only, not maybe, not under, over 2 million families to live life on their own terms as they should. And so I'm so excited. We have an amazing, amazing topic today. And we have an amazing guest today that I'm going to introduce. So I'm going to let my co-host go ahead and introduce herself so we can go ahead and get this rock and roll. And I'm hailing from Jacksonville, Florida. We are so international and global. So I want to let you know that right now. So go ahead, co-host, go ahead and do your thing. Lovely, Miss Hall.
Thank you, Miss Licia. Hello from the Netherlands. My name is Sharida, and I'm so excited to be here. So please call your family, your friends, plug everybody in, and let them see this podcast.
Tell them where you're from. Tell them where you're from.
From the Netherlands, Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, yes, yes, yes.
Amsterdam.
I gotta say it appropriately. And she's teaching me Dutch, guys. Watch, I'm gonna be speaking Dutch really soon. Y'all just watch, I promise. And so I do want to introduce someone that Miss Hoff actually brought to my attention and is a part of this movement. So this woman, she has a really big heart and loves helping people. And I was hearing so much about her mindset and her drive to just make things happen, to build a legacy and just put the standard to another level. And so I know she has a big heart and loves helping people. And guess what? She's from the Netherlands too. They just popping and locking at the Netherlands, I guess. And they got some beautiful people there. So look at you clapping. Look at them clapping. Definitely rep your country, rep your city, rep where you're from. But I definitely want to introduce, and I want to let her say a little bit about herself before we get started, but it is definitely a pleasure to introduce this phenomenal woman with a really big heart for helping people and setting a standard. And apparently she's making such an impact that this is why she's here right now. And she's a part of the Be Your Own Bank movement as well. So it's a pleasure to introduce Miss, and I got to work on my little accent, but her name is Miss Virginia Angelica.
Yes, that's correct.
Welcome. I want you to introduce yourself a little bit, but hi, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah, and thank you for being on your show right now. So I'm really excited.
Definitely.
Yes, I really do. So I'm also from the Netherlands, only another different area, and we call it Helmond in Dutch. So yeah, and I'm really thrilled to be here because because of Sherida. She's an amazing woman with also a great heart. So I can really learn a lot from her. Everybody.
Well,
Everybody.
I'm with it. Well, we're excited. We're going to go ahead and handle this conversation. But let me go ahead and touch bases real quick. The conversation, the topic today is you are the standard. You set the standard, right? You are the standard. And so we're really going to talk about that because I just know from within these three powerful women right now that are on here right now that legacies are shifting, mindsets are changing, and it's because standards have been set and we're walking in it. So we want to talk about a few things in that area, but real quick, make sure you share this. Share. My Dutch people, yeah, y'all too. Make sure you share. Yeah, if you speak Dutch, share. And if you live in any of the surrounding areas, share. If you're in Europe, if you're in Australia, if you're in Germany, if you're in Jamaica, I don't care. Make sure you share. We got people who have to be reached with this empowerment information and making sure that you understand it. After you get it, you got to just take action. So I do want to let y'all know the Be Your Own Bank movement. I told you that we are the largest economic empowerment movement. So I want to draw a better picture real quick. I want to write a letter and then paint a picture and share with you. We are doing so many amazing things. And when I'm saying amazing, oh my goodness, we have some summits coming on. We have some Kingdom Empowerment Business Summits. And guess what? They're also, I'm talking about in the Dutch. Y'all got me saying Dutch. They are also in, help me with the word. My mind just went, Jesus Christ. Where you in the Netherlands. I keep on saying that. Also in the Netherlands, yes.
I forgot to say the Netherlands, really?
Mm-hmm.
The Netherlands.
How can you forget us?
I'm saying Dutch, my bad. So September the 8th, the 17th, we have some summits going on. There are summits that want to empower you. Make sure you get into place. So we're speaking not only in the Netherlands, we're talking about in the UK on the 18th of September. We're talking about on the 10th of September in Detroit. We're talking about Jacksonville, Florida. We're talking about Milwaukee and Cleveland, Ohio. And then as well in another part of Florida as well, in the southern part of Florida. Listen, a lot of things are popping. And why are we having such expansion? And why are things changing? It's because we're setting a standard, because we're the example and people are running with it. So I'm so excited. So you need to go to BYOBmovement.eventbrite.com and register today, now, or immediately. Those are your only options. Pick one and choose one very well, right? So you're going to go on there and you're going to register, and then this is going to be the best summit you've ever been, because you're going to be so empowered. You're going to tell all your family and friends to come. As well, we have our own cryptocurrency token, Kingdom Currency, a token with a purpose. What am I saying? Yeah, that token while you're filling up your own pockets, right? As well, you're empowering yourself and you're helping the community. Those people you know, love, and care about, that's your veterans. That's HBCUs, historically Black colleges and universities. That's ministries and nonprofit, as well as affordable housing and green energy. So one thing about this movement, empowered people, and this is what we do. So I'm so excited. So now that we got that out the way, well, not out the way, but now that we gave you the nuggets so you know how to get in contact with us other than going to BeYourOwnBankMovement.com or downloading our app that makes everything accessible for you, and it's a one-stop shop. Yeah, so we're going to talk about setting a standard and you being that standard. And so I really want to just dig in and jump in about, ladies, whichever one, Miss Angelica or Miss Hoff with the hat. Y'all see her with the hat on. But I really want to get an idea of what is your idea of setting a standard? What does that mean to you guys? Whoever wants to go first, you're more than welcome.
I will go first, there's no problem. I think probably when I'm thinking about setting some standards in your life, it depends on what you need in your life. And what I meant by that is like everybody's different. Sometimes you just like, really think about what your desire, what you want to achieve in life, and what you want, how do you want to grow, and what do you need to do that. So I think that's some, if I'm thinking about some few standards, it probably would be assertive, or think in solutions, not only in problems. Because I think that most people, when they are having thoughts about doing something new or something like that, they're always thinking in problems like, yes, oh, I really love to do that, but what if? What if? It's always what if.
Or but.
Yeah, of what? And so I think that if you're thinking in solutions, you know, your mind and your way of thinking will change. So I think that's a really great thing to learn. I'm not going to say it will be easy, because it's normally, most people will think about it. But yeah, I think if you will repeat it every day, practice, then eventually you will achieve whatever you like. So yeah, and spend time on things that really matter in life. I think that's also a beautiful one. I think that, yeah, I really think that is a beautiful one. Just like think in solutions, you know, the things what really matters in your life. I have a family, I have 2 beautiful daughters. That really matters in my life. So if you are going to want to do something in your life, you know, and don't spend too many time on other one's opinion, you know,
Yes.
or negative attention from somebody else. Or I think that's also really, really important. Yeah.
And what you say is don't the other people's opinion is does not have to become your reality. I think
Yes.
that's very important, because some people have a personal opinion about something, and people always think about things they can think, and their opinion can change your life if you accept it. So don't accept everything what people say to you. And I think that is going to be also be a standard, because you have to protect and save your mind and everything what you want to become. And yes, you have 2 beautiful daughters, you have a beautiful husband.
Thank you.
And live on the other side of the Netherlands. The Netherlands is very big. Very big. We have the I think the little country in whole Europe, I think.
Yeah, it's the smallest country. Yes.
Yes. So, and what the people do in Belgium or in Germany or in Spain is different what we do here. And but it is fun. It is fun. It is fun to find your way between the opinions of everything, the opinions of the media, the opinions of the whole community of the world. So yeah, don't be standard, just be extraordinary. Is that a word?
Some people say extraordinary or extraordinary, same thing. You can say it. You said it just fine, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you. I'm learning from the best. I'm learning from the best. So, and that is what we can do. Be extraordinary. Yes.
I love how y'all brought that together, because I think some people don't know how to set a standard, because maybe a standard's never been set for them, or make a positive standard, an educational standard, a standard where a standard of doing well, or yes, taking risks, or a standard of thinking outside the box. And yes, I think where the Be Your Own Bank movement really touches home, because I would say this movement set a standard for me. I've never, and I'll say it all the time, I've never seen or been a part of anything. I've joined many groups. I've joined many establishments, many organizations, many companies, many things where people said they were going to make things happen, or they were going to, what's the word? Be what's the word? Committed. Yeah, they were going to commit. Oh, let me do like Miss Hop. They were going, how you say, I'm just playing. But they were going to commit and be determined, right? And they just fell off. And so when I joined this movement, I say it all the time, from the first meeting at Panera's with Mr. Gerald D. Rogers to now, I never thought I would be in this position where I'm teaching people and running summits about something I never knew about 2 years ago. I never knew about this. I never heard about this until 2 years ago. I didn't know you could make money like the banks. I didn't know that you can be empowered. I knew I always wanted to. I've never wanted to work for nobody. Never, ever. It's never been a desire. I've always bucked the system. I've always ended up being in a leadership position, and I just didn't have the guidance. I didn't have that blueprint, and now I do. And so I'm so excited, but I will say that I didn't have a standard. I didn't know who to look towards or who to go to, where people did what they said they were going to do and kept with it, whether people left or whether people joined. So when I think about setting a standard is when things still don't go your way, you still have to stay on the path and on the road, is what I truly believe, as well as when people talk about you, when people don't believe in your vision, when people don't believe in what you're doing, you have to set that standard, as in you can't stop and you have to persevere, because a lot of people don't follow their passion, their purpose, their dream. A lot of people stuck in a 360 and they can't get out because, you know, they didn't see someone else walking that standard. Now, I'm not saying no one else has to be responsible for your life, but if you've never seen it, it's a cultural shock to you when you see people do it. This movement is a cultural shock to me. And so, you know, I just think like perseverance and commitment is something I've never truly seen within a movement and within a group of people. And this movement is attracting other people doing the same exact thing. So I just want to put that in there. So I like what y'all said, that y'all made a extravagant point about, you know, this. Go ahead.
Wow. Yeah, you're going deep, girl.
Really deep.
So if people, you say something, if people come and then people go, it's their standard. Maybe they, our standard is not to quit. Our standard is to go on and to go on and to go on. But that is because we are feed our mind instead of fill our minds. We feed our minds with so much knowledge that can bring us further into the future. And a lot of people fill their mind with television, media, papers, TikTok, YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. And they want the attention from, look what I can do. But meanwhile, they do nothing. So the standard for us is to make our own rules to become further. And we have a lot of heroes. We have a lot of heroes in our community. My hero is Miss Tasha Dyer, but I have a lot of heroes. I met a lot of heroes into my team. And if I call their name, they say, hey, why don't you call my name? But everyone in my team is a hero. Is that right, Miss Angelica?
Yes, totally agree. And, you know, I think if I'm thinking about like the sessions, you know, everybody is helping each other.
Yes.
So, and that's also something inspiring for everybody.
Yes.
And I think that for me and also for my husband, because I was already convinced, you know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he was a little bit hesitating at the beginning. But when he was talking with you and you were sharing your life story and everything around it, and he was like, wow, you know, and me also, we were getting such a good vibe from you. And we were thinking like, wow,
Can you say it again, please?
Will I make you blush?
Yes.
But really, you are amazing. And no joking, because if I see how much time you put in all the sessions and everything, the Zoom sessions, and just to teach us to be the best, you know? To be good at the best. No, but you know, it's really, I never seen anything like this before in an education or with any educator or, you know, so really, really,
Yes.
I'm really proud of our team in the Netherlands, really.
Yes. You all work very hard and you put the standard very high because yes, we want to be the best. Yes, we want to be as good as Miss 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤 and Miss 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐤 and all those in the UK. So we push ourselves to do better, and we teach a lot of them, and we relate. Well, let me translate this word.
I'm curious about
Put it in perspective. Yes, yes, yes. We have one word, you have 3 words. Put it in perspective. And after every Zoom and meeting, we talk about it because we know there's more in us. My mentor, Les Brown, do you know him? He's my uncle.
Les Brown?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, really? We're family.
Okay, I'm done.
Coincidence. Wow.
So, Uncle Les, Uncle Les, he was in the Netherlands and he said, hey, Sharida, I'm coming to the Netherlands. So we went to a great event and he said, you must be hungry. Do you know the sentence? You must be hungry. Then I thought, okay, I'm always eating, but it is the hungry to be the best or to do the things that you want. So he said, you have greatness in you. And I didn't understand because I saw myself as a simple a woman. And then he said, you have greatness in you. And he started training. And then I thought, oh my God, everyone has greatness in him or her. So, but how can I put my greatness into this? I cannot sing, you can sing. I cannot dance, you can dance. I can eat, but I was hungry for more information. So I follow him, and the things that he said about that you can be everything if you believe it. Oh, and then Miss Dyer, then when I talked with Miss Dyer and we are talking, and she said, you can be everything that you wanted. I said, I want to be everything. I want to be everything. And I take my people with me to the promised land because we know it is fantastic, amazing there and awesome there. So this is what we do. We work with the best. We connect with the best. So we connect with Miss Licia Monet. We connect with Miss 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐤. We connect with her team. Her husband is really every time when there is a Zoom or we have to ask him something, then we are waiting for his reply. We're just watching at the computer when he replied.
Really?
Because he is really, really great. And all those people has a standard and they want to be the best and want to help everything. And I'm talking too much.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yes, I'm fine. So, and that's why I love the movement, because we don't put each other down like in the, how do you say, in the work industry. We help each other to become better and better and better. And when I slacking, I get a call. Hey, where are you? And where others slacking, we call each other. Hey, where are you? The meeting is going on, and hop on. Yes, but I'm tired. Yes, I'm tired too, but we have to go. And I think that is the standard of the Be On Bank movement, is to help those people and get the greatest out of them. Yes.
Yeah. Totally agree. Because
you're silent, so.
No, but totally agree, because I think that, you know, we helping each other out, and just with feedback or something like that, and if somebody is a little bit down or something, like, oh, you did a great job, you know, there's only positive energy, and that's the only thing you need, you know, positive energy.
Yes, yes, but you have to be open for the for the energy, because
Yeah.
we can share all the energy and we can do everything. But if the people go back to their home or their work, they and watch television, they how do you say, they connected with the negative energy. So that's why we need the connection with the best of the best, and that's they are in the BYOB movement.
Yes.
I can't find them anywhere. I have searching for them, but now they're here. It's happened.
I want to acknowledge something that you said, that when it comes to setting a standard, that you saw something was good. You know how biblical what you just did? You saw something was good and you made sure to bring your family, your friends, the people you know, love, and care about with you, and let them make a decision. That is so important, because let's be honest, there are some people in life who, once they get free, they leave everyone else behind. So it's amazing that you join a movement who's, I can say this again, empowered people. That's what you're displaying. And that's why Netherlands is popping. And I mean, of course, we're global, right? But the purpose is that standard. You saw something good. You saw something that was going to help people. Y'all been praying. You've been praying. You've been looking. You've been asking. You've been seeking. And you found it. And you didn't keep it to yourself. You found it not robbery to share it with those who want to be free. And so that's what true empowerment is. And this is why I love this movement. I say it all the time. I do not care. I'm very in love with this movement because it is the epitome of empowerment. I know for sure that when I leave here, that this movement will still be here. You know, it's just so important, because that is a standard you set. You didn't attach them to something where, well, if you get it, you get it. You don't. You saw good land. You saw good soil and said, hey, let's go. Let's build houses. Let's build a foundation upon this. And this foundation is now on fire, to be honest. The foundation is so on fire, and it's really amazing. So if anything, when I think about setting a standard in that area, just for the listening audience in general, the standard should be, once you get free or while you're obtaining that freedom, tell people, bring those with you. Some are going to come, and some, matter of fact, most won't come, but some will. That's the reality. Most won't come, and that's okay. Yes. But they can't say you didn't tell me. You can, yes. When I speak to people, my cousins, family who don't want to be a part of this movement, who don't find value, I say, you can never say I didn't tell you. You can never say that. So, I just wanted that is a standard, being free and then bringing those along with you. Because what is it to enjoy freedom by yourself?
No.
Yeah. Sit in your castle with your cup of tea at home
alone. Home alone.
No. We have to party there. And yes, no, it is not, we have to bring people. It's just like a party. I can party by my own, but after 10 minutes, I think, okay, I'm done, and I'm going to
boring.
Sit. Yes, it is
boring. Who's gonna do that?
Yeah, it's dancing.
That's
and
good.
Then, after 2 minutes, I got okay. My party's over. No.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna put this in your ear, ladies, and then just, I mean, I know you already shared with what you've seen with the Be Your Own Bank movement, but I want to know, because of the standard that, like, you see that this movement has set, just in general, where do you see this movement going in your eyes? I know where it's going, but from your point of view, where do you see this movement going? Maybe in your life and the lives of others.
Now, really, I think it's growing really big, because if I'm only now looking at the Netherlands, the group are filled with a lot of new people, and they're learning so fast. Yes. Really. Am I right, Sharida?
Yes.
What was it yesterday? Was somebody who was, I think it was the first Zoom session?
Yes.
And she did
amazing.
Wow, amazing job. So I was like, whoa.
Yes, Rahila, if you can hear us, you was amazing. Rahila from the Netherlands.
Yes.
Netherlands. You go, girl.
Go girl, go girl. Really, she did an amazing job. So, but you know, so I think if I'm looking forward in the future, I think it's really growing big. And why? Because everybody in the group is really excited, and people are curious. Like, what can this be? Maybe I should also go log in a Zoom session for guests, you know, or maybe download the app. So I think it's really going to be really big.
Yes. We're gonna to conquer the world. Yay!
Definitely.
Let me announce the chat real quick. So we have y'all know my Dutch is a little off, right? It's not where it's supposed to be. But someone said with this isn't Dutch, but with the initials BZG, I would take it that the lady that you were just speaking about, she said my mother. So I take it that's her mother, the lady with the R, whose name, what was her name? Rosella? What was her name?
Oh, Rahila.
Rahila. I take it that was the mom. And so there are some words in here. It says go to 𝐥𝐤𝐤. I don't know what that says, but anyways, y'all can figure it out.
Chachi? Go Chachi.
I think that it's Bibi, her daughter.
Oh,
it's Bibi. She is there. I think she's chatting at the chat. Yes, I think it's Bibi.
please change your name, Miss Sinat from the Netherlands. Please change your name, Miss Sinat. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Got it. So I just want to acknowledge the chat because they're representing over here. And then we have Ronald in here saying super. So I believe that 2023, because I mean it's already 2022. We're almost in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Yes.
That 2023, I mean the movement is amazing, but 2023 is going to be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Amazing.
100%.
I get that.
Something quite right. And I think that it's just going to get so much more amplified, and so many families' lives are going to change significantly because they've really been looking for this. I mean, I just saw we're already in the digital currency space, right? So we have our own cryptocurrency token. We have a strategy created by the trade whisperer, Ms. Tasha Dyer, the BYOB cash out strategy. So our focus is teach you how to understand the movement of the market so you can become a walking ATM and withdraw whatever you want to. I always say this, that everyone might not want to be rich or wealthy, but nobody wants to be broke. Everyone wants to control their money. Everybody wants to control their money. How do I know? Let me bother your bank account. Let me short you some money. You'll get an attitude real quick and you will be real defensive and stand up, right? So everyone wants to control their money and you want to take control of your life. And this is such a vehicle, and it has so many avenues because like I said, we got the digital currency. There's just flyers released or promotions about the real estate, about getting your real estate license, the continuous education, coaching, credit repair. When they said movement, they weren't playing. They weren't. What I thought I was getting into, boy was I off. I didn't expect it to be so expansive. So when I think about teaching this, not the strategy, teaching the strategy too. When I think about teaching, exposing people to this movement, all I can say is freedom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally agree.
Yeah, me too. Agree.
So I do know that we haven't started the credit repair, everything yet, but I just saw the flyer. So that just speaks expansion. But, I'm just very excited about this movement. So I want to ask, for the Netherlands and the people who you're attached to, specifically to Miss Angelica.
Yeah.
Speaking to especially that, what do you believe that this movement will do for your family?
I definitely agree that we will be free. We will be set apart from the system that we live in, because we, you know, from the day you are born, it's for everybody. I'm worldwide. The moment you get your social number, social ID number, or how do you call it, you are a part of a system, you know.
And
and
social security number, y'all have that?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, and from the day you were born, and you know, everybody is a part of the system, but if you're looking really closely and deeply also what's going on right now, because you already mentioned it, like, oh yeah, some people don't want to be rich. No, but they are not driving to their work for just fun. Somebody has to pay the bills. And I don't know if anyone have seen the gas prices lately, or the groceries prices, you know. It's really, really rising to a boiling point, I think, you know. And I know that this strategy, for me and my husband and also my family, it will make my life so easier, you know. And it's not really about the money that's making you happy, but it makes your life easier to pay all the things and to do whatever you like to do in your life. So I think that's a really important thing to think about it. For the people who are listening maybe and thinking about, okay, but yeah, I don't need any more cash, or my work is just fine. But you know, you already mentioned it. If somebody is going to shorten the paycheck or something like that, then you have a big problem. So this is really a way to set things free, making the path free for you, and be yeah, really empowered.
Yes.
Okay,
So
definitely. What about you, Ms. Hoff? What do you think about in reference to your family? I know your sister's involved with the movement, correct?
My sister?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Somebody had a sister that was involved
My
with
daughter.
your daughter. I'm sorry,
Yes.
your daughter. I apologize.
My daughter. Yes, yes. So what the movement is doing for my family is the money. I'm sorry, I have to say the money. It's the money.
Don't apologize. We all like it.
Yes, it's the money, because the money can help them to the money can help them to make a bridge to their goals, make a bridge to their needs and wishes. And we all do have a lot of wishes, but sometimes it is taking years and years and years, and then we became too old to live our dreams. So if I'm gonna to tell you, my mother has a dream and she wants to have a house in her country, in Suriname, and she was working very hard. Now she is 71, and she have for 15 years, she have their own house there. But till on her 50s, in the 50s, she was pendling from the Netherlands to her country. So I'm in my 50 now. I'm 50. I have to say it on the radio. Yes, I'm 50. I don't look like 50, but it's okay. The BYOB take makes me younger and younger. So what I want to say is, we all have a dream, and we don't take it when you're 60 or 50 to get your dream. Just do it now. Do it now, because we don't know how much time do we have. We have a lot of illness. We have a lot of stress and a lot of things. So that's why I think that we in the Netherlands go very hard, because we know time will be expired. Is that a word? Yes, expired. And we don't want to do this in 10 years or in 5 years. So we work very hard. Sometimes I am too productive to put the information. You're laughing, I see you. Too productive to process the information. And then I understand it not as well that I want. But then I have my beautiful daughter and she say, Mom, this is what she mean. Mom, this is what she mean. Because her brains are very young. Mine are always in the middle. Yeah, we are on 50%. She is on the 20%. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So what is it going to mean for my family and how I see myself in? I think with BYOB Bank, everything goes faster. I think in 1 year, and 1 year, 2023 is, yes, 2023 is going to be a better year than 2022. Because if we look at the 5 past years that we have lived, our 5 past years, so which goals did we, how do you say? Let me translate.
Accomplished.
Yes, accomplished. Thank you. Accomplished. Maybe 1% of the goal. Maybe 1%. We want more time, we want more money, we want more freedom, we want all those things. But we cannot accomplish it with our job. Some people take another job. I have a conversation and one said, yes, I really want to do that, but I have tickets for a festival this weekend, so I can't come. So everyone wants to be, go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. So we know that we have to work on it now, and we have a team and together. My daughter is laughing at me because she knows she's a 20-year and I'm old. So we have to do it now. I don't want to be my daughter at the 50 and her child is in the 20 and she say, Mom, your brains are on the 50% and you have to accomplish your life now. You understand? I want to go to the Maledives. Maledives, do you say it like that? Do you know what the Maledives are, Miss Monnier?
No,
it's
ma'am.
the island with the houses on the sea.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. I don't want to go to the Maledives when I'm in my 60s and all my face look like this. You understand? and my body looks like, I don't want to say it, but I want to go to the Maledives like this. In this time. So yes, I'm going to work hard and harder to help others to achieve the dream. And when we go together, it's so much fun and so much easier. So for my family, they don't see me a lot. And now my daughter, when she come here, she sit on next to me at in the computer room because I'm learning very, very hard. Every training, I go, how do you say it? I repeat it. We make notes and we try to, how do you say verwerken? Processing the information. So yes, in 1 year, I'm gonna be as good as Miss Daya and Miss Evelyn on the training. In 1 year, I know I'm gonna have a house in Suriname. On 1 year, all my goals are so much closer thanks to this movement. So much closer. I can almost touch them. I can almost touch you. So everything's come together and very fast. So yes, I have a good vision, and Mr. Rogers is helping us a lot, and maybe he don't know it, but he's helping us a lot.
He's dope. This movement is so inspiring. It definitely is. Miss Angelica, I did want to ask you, speaking about your husband. Maybe not as sure about the movement as you were. What were y'all looking for? I know you were telling me about the Zoom sessions and things of that nature, but what were y'all looking for that really, I know she said you already had your mind made up, but what were you truly looking for to say, this is it? Like within a movement, within, you know, what it does for you and your family, like what just like, oh yeah, this is what I'm looking for.
thinking about how the people are interacting with each other, and really, yeah, but what I already said, you know, the lovely vibe, the good vibe, and you know that people are wanted to educate you to something that will set you free. You have the money, and you can do your things that you like. So just like Miss Hoft said, you know, you can live your dreams. And I think that when I was talking to Sharida back then, Sharida Hoft, it was like, wow, you know, the way she was talking, I really was thinking about, whoa, I think that this movement is so big, inspiring, but also now that we're in the Zoom sessions and everything like that, we are diving so deep in the material, you know, that you learn things that you never heard about before. So they teach us things. Yeah, it's really amazing that we are like, wow. So this is just a way to be a little bit independent, and that you can have your own money, your own ATM. You are your own ATM, just like you said. So so I really think if if you can understand me well, then it's really the inspiring that all the positive vibes around it, you know, that everybody is trying to lead you to the good vibe and trying to, so that you really, it's like a family, and it is. It's like a second family. I think that's the right word, you know, it's like a second family. And we teach each other also, and you learn from each other, and but also you got each other's back, you know. We are really a group. So, and I think that this is something different than other educators or studies or something like that, because there you only learn the material things, and then it's like, okay, now you can move on, and we will talk to you later, bye. You understand? So this is different. It's really different.
I like it. I
Well,
like it.
What she said is really nice, because we do a lot together. We're going to eat together, to the restaurants. We did a photo shoot. We did everything together. Yes, that's very nice. And because we don't, we laugh together, we cry together. Sometimes we get mad at each other, but it's okay. We get friends together, and that is what we that's what a community is.
Yes.
So
exactly.
At this moment, a good friend of mine, I know him for 10 years, is lying in bed. His name is Bert, and I met him on a job. And he has heart problems, and he really wants to do this. And he just sent me a message, and he said, I have never had dreams, but the last 2 months, what happened, your positive video, something is borrowing inside, because he was start, but after 2 days, he went to the hospital and got a lot of operations, and oops, my name, he said, yes, I'm talking about you, Bert. So all the family support, and from the Netherlands, from the UK, from America, and everywhere. If somebody is sick, we say, hey, get well, get better soon, how do we say? Get gezondheid. Beterschap. We say beterschap in Dutch. That. And if somebody is in the hospital, we say beterschap. If somebody is tired, we say, okay, take a good rest. So we talk to each other, but we also know that we are human and living in a community that's very hard, because last we have a conversation with Ms. Dai, and she told us, if you are sick, your, how do you say, werkgever?
Employer?
Your employer doesn't care. If your mom die or your dad die, your employer don't care.
Yeah.
And we don't want to have that in our community. We take care of each other. And that is very important because wealth, healthy relationships, learning, growth, social, and play, and all those things are very important for all of us in the community. And that's why we want to help all the people in the world. We want to tell them that it can be different. We don't do a fight for the good job. We help each other. If I help you, you get my position, and if you and if I teach you, you get my earnings. And you know, understand it. Maybe I don't explain it well,
No,
but
you're explaining well.
Okay, so and that's why the people in the Netherlands love it, because the community on work is not a community that I want. The community at work is, hey, why are you late? Hey, you smoked your second your 10th cigarette. Hey, why are you on the phone? And if your daughter or your child is sick, they don't care.
Yeah.
So we can choose. We can choose to stay in the I don't care modus. And what happens? You get also a robot. You don't care for others. And that's why this is so attracting people, because we care. We care about your health. We care about your family, your auntie that's sick, your children, and all those. Because if Miss Angelica is talking with us, but she has a child of 1 year. Your child is 1 year?
The smallest one, yes, 14 months old.
40 months. So when she's in a call, I know that she has to run away and to take care of the baby, and then she come back. But we wait for her, so that she don't miss out. So the level of how do you say empathy is very
empathy,
high.
yes.
We don't have it on the job, and that's why I quit. I quit my job.
I want to interject real quick too. Something that you said, because I want to say this too, because even if you have the most amazing employer or manager or boss, they can only do so much. I had when there was a season when I worked for this large Fortune 500 company, and we were supposed to get a raise, and I was supposed to get a bonus because I achieved everything for a bonus, right? And I got married within a year of the bonus, right? And my honeymoon was during the duration. I took off PTO or paid time off.
Yes.
During the duration, but it still should have counted towards hours, and they would not. All that I did for that company, all the vice presidents, everyone who came and tried to, say you did an amazing job and gave me a clap and all of this, because I got married, I was going to get penalized even though I did so much work. And my boss, now she did get me my bonus, but she had to fight for it. And that's where I had that shift, like, I got to fight to get what's owed to me, that's due to me. I don't want to do that. So I just want to say that there might be some amazing managers who care about if someone passes, care about your child being sick, care if you're hurt, but they can only do so much. After they've exhausted everything that they can do, and you still need assistance, or you still may be penalized, it's up to the people who are above them. And so I always say this too: a company, no matter how good they are, they're going to protect themselves first.
Yes.
They may help you. They may help you, and they may have a big heart, but they're an organization or a business. They're going to take care of themselves first, just as you should. And you have to put your mindset that if they're going to take care of them first, I have to take care of me first. And I say this all the time: A job should be an option, not a requirement.
Yes.
Because when it's a requirement, you can't live freely. Because now, who wants to just go to a requirement? Like, you don't just have good energy. No, I got to go to work. No, but imagine putting yourself in a financial position where if you love to be a nurse and help people, or you want to be a school teacher, or you want to do something with the youth, or you want to do this and that, you now have the time and the flexibility where if the pay sucks, if the pay doesn't equate to what you do or the skill that you have, but you can still empower people and not hurt your pockets, you have that liberty. And so that's what this movement really inhabits. So I really love that. So we're about to close in 5 minutes, but I want anyone, I really want to hear, you know, from Miss Angelica, like, if you have anything before we close. So I'm about to close on in a minute, but just if you want to say something to those who are listening, if you want to share your heart, you're more than welcome.
Yes, thank you. The people who are listening right now and who are having their doubts or something like that, look in the mirror and make sense of what you can see, and really, really think about it. Like, what is really mattering in your in your life? What do you really like? Not something you prefer, but really like, desire, and how can I achieve that? So, and if you have a movement so inspiring with all the lovely people in it who are dying to educating you to do so, so why don't you give it a shot,
Yeah.
I love it. Let me introduce the chat real quick, and I'm gonna give it to Ms. Hoff real quick. So in the chat, it says, your boss will never pay you enough to be his neighbor. True.
Yes.
Amen. Together, yes, together we reach further than alone. BYOB stands for togetherness. This is a great message. She was saying get well soon when you were trying to figure it out. And they're just saying multiple sources of income. So this is it. We're doing it. So Ms. Hoff, if you want to, before we close out, if you want to give any words.
Yes, let's do a challenge. Let's invite a lot of people to the summits. We are in 7 places at the same weekend. So invite, bring your mother, your sister, neighbor, the cat, the dog, I don't care. Take everybody to the summit, because we're going to make next year, 2023, a better year than 2022. So, and if you want to be with us, you have to be and stand up for yourself and give yourself a bonus. Give yourself a good Christmas present. And this is the Christmas present that you need. So it's in 4 months, then it's going to be Christmas, but please give yourself a New Year present, a Christmas present, and then we make 2023 the year a better year than last year.
I'm with it. So you heard the challenge, that 23, level up that 2023. So yes. I'm excited about that. So challenge accepted. Fill out the summit. It's for you. It's not even for us. They're for you. We don't need them. We don't.
We have our bonus.
They're for you.
We already had our bonus and our Christmas present.
Right. Someone said, someone repping Jacksonville, come to Amsterdam, September the 17th. We got come to Jacksonville, September the 17th. Someone asked where the summit is. I'm in Belgium. Can you confirm where the summit is real quick from Ms. Hoff, and then we'll go ahead and close?
The summit is, I do it in Dutch. The summit is in Amsterdam Zuidoost, vlakbij het station Amstel Arena. Dus je kan van België, zeg maar, de trein pakken in Amsterdam Zuidoost.
Definitely. Whatever you said, all of that. But also get in contact with her, and she'll make sure to give you all of that information. So tonight we have an amazing call. It is Tuesday. We have a call at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get on the call. This is a training call tonight, and then see why we're so happy, why we're wearing hats, why all of these beautiful women are together, and why this movement is empowering the world. So you can go to BeYourOwnBankMovement.com, aka BeYourOwnBankMovement.com. Look at the testimonials, fill out the contact information, and we'll get with you. 833-777-BYOB. You can call us, as well, Kingdom Currency, kingdomcurrency.exchange for the cryptocurrency token. And to go ahead and register for those summits, it is BYOBmovement.eventbrite.com, BYOBmovement.eventbrite.com. Go ahead and register. We love you. Have an awesome, amazing, fantabulous day. And we will see you next week, guys. We'll see you next week. We'll have a great day, family. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you at the summits.